Outside of him from Wakefield, driving the 11, that is Chad Bruns. And shotgun on the field from Elkhorn, Nebraska, the 64 of John the Bomber Brugman. Green flags out, Jason Wilkinson, Austin Bronner, T.J. Milky, John Brugman, Dave Hilly, Hans Hopeck, and Chad Bruns. Lap one in the books is going to go to Jason Wilkinson. Austin Bronner and T.J. Milky are battling for second and third. Then it's John Brugman, Chad Bruns, Dave Hilly, and Hans Hopeck. Now Bruns getting underneath the 64 of John the Bomber Brugman. Battling for that fourth spot. Brugman on the high side, Bruns on the inside, but it's still Jason Wilkinson. T.J. Milky hiking that left front tire off the ground. Austin Bronner, Chad Bruns, John Brugman, Hans Hopeck, and Dave Hilly. 3 laps down, 3 to go. It is Jason Wilkinson, Austin Bronner, and T.J. Milky putting on that battle for second and third. Then it's Chad Bruns, John Brugman, Hans Hopeck, and Dave Hilly. White flags out, 1 to go, Jason Wilkinson. T.J. Milky, Austin Bronner, Chad Bruns, John Brugman, Hans Hopeck, and Dave Hilly. The checker flag is on. It's going to go the Neely Nightmare, number 5, the Shadow, Jason Wilkinson. T.J. Milky second, Austin Bronner third, Chad Bruns in fourth, John Brugman fifth, Hans Hopeck in sixth, and Dave Hilly in seventh. But your winner, 5, it is the Shadow, Jason Wilkinson. Third and final row to the inside from Wayne, the 45 of John Hancock. And outside of him from Duncan, Nebraska, driving the Clydemobile number 18, that is Kyle Kraus. I don't see Kyle. Well, that's what they got here. I'm right here, bro. They got a bunch of different lineups here. Well, we got J.C. Bruns, Sean Primrose, and you got Tanner Pettit, Kyle Kraus, John Hancock, and Ryan Rohde. So they put Rohde in the back. Different lineups. I guess they gave me the wrong lineups here, bro. Confused me. Sean Primrose, though, is not confused me. He's leading it. Followed by Kyle Kraus, J.C. Bruns. Oh, they'll bump to the rump by the 12T of Tanner Pettit, John Hancock, and then Ryan Rohde. But it's Sean Primrose, the Clydemobile number 18 of Kyle Kraus, Tanner Pettit, John Hancock, J.C. Bruns, and Ryan Rohde. Two laps to go. It is Sean Primrose, Kyle Kraus. Look at this. John Hancock to the inside. Tanner Pettit looking for that third spot. Battle is on. Then it's Ryan Rohde and J.C. Bruns. Hancock wins that battle on turn number 2 and takes third away from Tanner Pettit. White flags out. 1 to go for Sean Primrose. Kyle Kraus, and it's John Hancock, Tanner Pettit, Ryan Rohde, and J.C. Bruns. It'll be Sean Primrose, Kyle Kraus, John Hancock, Tanner Pettit, Ryan Rohde, and J.C. Bruns. So your winner hails from Norfolk, driving the 1. Give it up to Sean Primrose. So sitting on the point, it is from Sioux City, Iowa, the 96B of Brian Long. He's on the point. Outside of him, Dylan Kesting, John Isom, Mark Benedict, Tom Meyer, Parker Fulbright. First of 2 heat races in your IMCA Sport Compacts. Mike takes a look. Let's go racing. Brian Long Dylan Kesting. Here comes Parker Vorbrot. He just powers his way past 3 for 1 sail on the backstretch. Around Mark Benedict, John Isom, and Tom Meyer. Now looking for second and gets it. Oh, him and Dylan Kesting. Little right side bromance there. Whoo! Brian Long. But here comes Parker Vorbrot. He's on a mission. Parker Vorbrot, Brian Long, Dylan Kesting, Mark Benedict, John Isom, and Tom Meyer. Coming around this time with 2 laps to go, it's Parker Vorbrot. Brian Long, Dylan Kesting, Mark Benedict, John Isom, and Tom Meyer. White flags out, 1 to go. Parker Vorbrot. Brian Long, Dylan Kesting, Mark Benedict, Tom Meyer, and John Isom. And the checker flag for Parker Vorbrot. Brian Long, Dylan Kesting, Mark Benedict, Tom Meyer, and John Isom. So your winner hails from Stanton, Nebraska, driving a 12X. That is Parker Vorbrot. 35X. I don't even have a 35X on my thing here. So, Cullen Gossage will be in that inside of row number 2. Then it's Ramsey Meyer and Jeremy Schell. And actually, Ramsey Meyer looks like he's on the outside of row and number 2. He is. Then it's Jeremy Schell. But I don't have any clue who's in the 35. Okay, somebody said it might be Mr. Brown. We'll just call him Mr. Brown. Anyway, Bo Cleveland, Ramsey Meyer, Evan Herod, Cullen Gossage. Whoa, Herod up the hill. Gossage gets into 3rd. That's a bit loose on the 80 there of Evan Herod. Bo Cleveland, Ramsey Meyer, Cullen Gossage, Jeremy Schell, Mr. Brown, and Evan Herod. Where'd he go? The backstretch right there at the entrance. I kind of lost him there for a second. He brings out the yellow flag. We only have 3 of them. Now, you know, with 3, I've seen things happen with 3 cars, trust me. So setting the pace, Bo Cleveland. Mike Jensen says, hey, are you ready? Let's go back to green flag racing. Bo Cleveland, Ramsey Meyer, Cullen Gossage, Jeremy Schell, Connor Brown. Ramsey Meyer on the outside, got the lead away from 26 of Bo Cleveland, but they're still battling side by side. Ramsey Meyer, Bo Cleveland, Cullen Gossage, Jeremy Schell, Connor Brown. Coming around this time to the white flag, 1 to go for Ramsey Meyer, Bo Cleveland. Cullen Gossage got a little loose here. Here comes Jeremy Schell, and then it is Connor Brown. Oh, problems on the 26 of Bo Cleveland up the hill. And Cullen Gossage slowed down. Jeremy Schell said, thank you, I'll take it. And Ramsey Meyer gets the checkered. Coming around to get second, it's going to be Jeremy Schell, Cullen Gossage, Connor Brown, and then Bo Cleveland. Looks like maybe a flat right front tire. When you got a front-wheel drive car, you can't have flats on the front. It just don't work. Maybe the rear, but not the front. So the 44, the 69, and the 17. Think, like we said, just start them 3 wide. That's the way to do it right there. Start them 3 wide. just like Boone does with the Super Nationals. Hey, John, you got some? All right. John Dunklaw with the flag in his hat. He's going to be down there in front of the flag stand and stuff. He's got candy. He is known as the Candy Man as we go three wide. Devin Thielen, Andrew Norton, Christian Hepner, Colby Rowland, and Amanda Boshin. So here we go. The wild and wacky cruisers. Cut them loose. Oh, look at the 17s. The power out of that 17 car. Rowland and Boshin take the lead. Then it's Thielen and Norton and Hepner. Hepner now says, no, look out. Well, they almost collided. But it is Rowland and Boshin, Thielen and Norton, and then Hepner. Here comes Thielen and Norton looking at the 17 of Colby Rowland and Amanda Boshin. Oh, little bump to the rump there. Oh! Look at this. They say, hey, you want to do that? We're going to come right after you. I told you these things are wild and wacky. You better look out. So, Thielen and Norton, Rowland and Boshin and Hepner. You got the bumper cover hanging off there like a big old sail in the wind. They're looking, I think they're looking for redemption. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen, huh? Think they're looking for some payback? Looking for their own, but oh, here they come. Oh, they got close. I think they're trying to do the old bump and run here. Look out, they're getting even closer in the corners. They're trying. Hepner just sitting back there in that 60 gun, that 69 gun, like, you just all beat up each other now. I'll just take the win. And then Rowland and Boshin get loose over there in turn two. Thielen and Norton with the lead. Rowland and Boshin, Hepner. I told you with three cars, I said, hey, things can happen. And they certainly did. White flag's out, one to go for Thielen and Norton, Rowland and Boshin, and Hepner. That bumper cover is going to stay on there. I was waiting for it to fall off, but it never did. So here they come. It's going to be Devin Thielen, Andrew Norton, Colby Rowland, Amanda Boshin, and Christian Hepner. So what the call is, because the race director right down there, so we'll see. We'll see what they're going to do here, if there's going to be any. The class too tough to tame, your IMCA Stock Cars. Nope, it's been a rough night for a green white checkered, so maybe Dale just might, but you never know. The ones that seem to do it the most is the Sport Compacts. But, so setting the pace, it is the 45 of John Hadcock. Outside of him, from Platte Center, it's the bad boy, Austin Bronner. 15 laps to distance, turn number 4, and Mike looks at him and says, let's go racing. Tanner Pettit putting the bump to the rump there on the 45 of Hadcock. Look at the 77 of TJ Milky. John Hadcock, Austin Bronner, TJ Milky, Tanner Pettit. Look at the 64 of John Brookman. As a lightning blast off in the east, we got some lightning right here on the track. Austin Bronner, TJ Milky, John Hancock, John Brugman, Tanner Pettit, Chad Bruns, Jason Wilkinson, Sean Primrose, Kyle Kraus. It is Austin Bronner, TJ Milky, John Hancock, and the yellow comes out for, whoa, over there on turn number 2, looks like J.C. Bruns. I can't tell you who that is with her over there. That would be the 95 of Ryan Rohde. You know, it's like the Dobermans right behind your heels. I mean, they're going after you. So in this class, you best watch out. So here we go, 14 laps to go. Austin Bronner brings him to turn number 4. Let's go racing. Bronner gets a little loose. Look at TJ Milky running the bottom. Whoa! Austin Bronner, TJ Milky, John Hancock, Tanner Pettit. Look at John Brugman carrying that left front on the bottom. Looking on the bottom. TJ Milky hunting the bottom. He's got the left front hiked up in the air. Austin Bronner. Who needs a left front tire anymore? They don't even wear them out. It's just sitting there off the ground. Austin Bronner, TJ Milky, John Hancock, Chad Bruns, Jason Wilkinson, John Brugman, Sean Primrose, Kyle Kraus, Hans Hopak. But it's still now TJ Milky got by Austin Bronner for the lead. So TJ Milky, Austin Bronner. Bronner gets a big drive out of 2. Milky on the high side, Bronner diamonds off the corner, trying it on turn number 4. Oh! Milky by about a quarter of a bender on that one. TJ Milky, Austin Bronner, then it is Chad Bruns, John Hancock, Jason Wilkinson, Tanner Pettit, Sean Primrose, John Brugman, Hans Hopak. Kyle Kraus with his front nose piece slightly askewed, J.C. Bruns and Dave Hilly. But still the battle is on for the lead. TJ Milky, Austin Bronner. Still Milky by half a car at the line with 8 laps to go. The battle is on for the lead. That'll behind him for 4th. There it is, Jason Wilkinson. Here comes Sean Primrose, but it's on like Donkey Kong for the lead. TJ Milky, Austin Bronner, Chad Bruns, Jason Wilkinson, John Hancock, Sean Primrose, Tanner Pettit, Hans Hopak, John Brugman. Now Milky starts to spread it out. 6 laps to go. Look at Tanner Pettit. Spin cycle over in turn 4. So the yellow comes out. Man, I tell you what, those stock cars were driving. I wonder if Dale was a little worried there because, oh yeah. But we already had a caution, so not going to have any keep them doggies rolling. That's tough luck right there. So Austin Bronner, Jason Wilkinson, Chad Bruns, and the lightning show continues off to the east. Now turn 4, we're back to green flag racing, 7 laps to go. Austin Bronner, Jason Wilkinson. Look at Sean Primrose and a big drive on Chad Bruns. Oh, we got fenders and parts going all over. Because him and Primrose get together. Oh, we got spin cycles over turn 3 and 4. Yellow's going to come out once again. Got a spin cycle over there in turn, I believe that might be J.C. Bruns over there in turn number 3. And coming back out, the 88D of Dave Hilly. So, till 7 to go. Bonk. Austin Bronner brings him to turn 4. We're going to try it again with 7 laps to go. Look at Jason Wilkinson. Look at Sean Primrose. Austin Bronner just got ate up by two piranhas. And then Sean Primrose lays a little right side bromance to him, and here comes Chad Bruins. So now you got Jason Wilkinson, Chad Bruins, Sean Primrose. Where comes John Brugman? John the Bomber Brugman all the way up to that fourth spot. Jason Wilkinson, Chad Bruins, Sean Primrose, John Brugman, Austin Bronner, Kyle Kraus, Hans Hopeck, Sean Hancock, Tanner Bennett, Dave Hilly, and TJ Milkey. Jason Wilkinson, but look at the one of Sean Primrose. Sean Primrose using the high side. Wilkinson squeezes him up towards the wall. 3 laps to go. Sean Primrose with a big drive to the outside, getting the lead from Wilkinson in turn number 3. But Wilkinson fighting back on the inside. Here we coming up for it. It's Primrose, Wilkinson, and Bruins. Sean Primrose, Jason Wilkinson, Chad Bruins, Austin Bronner, Sean Brugman. White flags out, 1 to go. Sean Primrose, Jason Wilkinson, Chad Bruins, Austin Bronner, Sean Brugman, Kyle Kraus. The checkered is up. It's going to go to Sean Primrose, Jason Wilkinson, Chad Bruins, Austin Bronner, John Brugman, your top 5. That will move up the 79 of Mark Benedict on the inside of Jeremy Schell. Ramsey Meyer's going to start on the inside of row number 2. They come out of turn 4. Let's go racing! Right to the lead, Ramsey Meyer, Mark Benedict, Cullen Gossage moves in that 3rd spot. Then it is Bo Cleveland. And Brian Long in that 96. Yellow. Well, yellow, that means no. Keep them doggies rolling this night of racing here at Off-Road Speedway. Out of turn number 4, Mike says, drop the hammer, let's go racing. And that was a slow pace there. Cullen Gossage didn't even know if he was going to get it going. Mark Benedict, Dylan Kesting was right there. Here comes the 12X of Parker Fulbright. Him and Dylan Kesting doing a little right side bromance there. Ramsey Meyer, off the pace. Cullen Gossage is off the pace. Ramsey Meyer, Mark Benedict, Bo Cleveland. Here comes Brian Long in that 96. Then it is Parker Fulbright, Dylan Kesting, Jeremy Schell, Tom Meyer, John Isom. Ramsey Meyer with the lead. Mark Benedict, Bo Cleveland, Brian Long, Parker Fulbright, Dylan Kesting, Jeremy Schell, Tom Meyer. Oh, problems on Kesting's car now. He heads up towards the wall, might have a flat tire on him. John Isom's going to. John Isom stops. John Isom just up and stops in turn number 1. We had somebody spinning over here. I think it was Bo Cleveland. And Dylan Kesting was sliding up towards the wall. 8 laps to go. Then we got fireworks. Like we haven't had it on the track already. But anyway, that's besides the point. And we're back to green flag racing. Ramsey, Meyer, Parker, Bobright, Brian Long. There's Bo Cleveland. Mark Benedict, Jeremy Schell, Tom Meyer. It is Ramsey, Meyer, Parker, Bobright, Bo Cleveland, Brian Long, Jeremy Schell, Mark Benedict, and Tom Meyer. Ramsey, Meyer, but look at this. Parker Bobright's right on his tail. Bo Cleveland, Brian Long, Jeremy Schell, Mark Benedict, Tom Meyer. Around this time, we'll have 4 laps left to go. Look at Parker Bobright with a big drive in turn 3. Had to go up wide. But here he comes, Parker Bobright. Putting the pressure on Ramsey, Meyer. Ramsey, Meyer, Parker, Bobright, Bo Cleveland, Brian Long, Jeremy Schell. Oh, give him a little bump to the rump there. I'm back here, Ramsey. Look out. 3 to go. Brian Long now putting the pressure on Bo Cleveland for that 3rd spot. We come around with 2 laps left to go. It's Ramsey, Meyer, Parker, Bobright, Bo Cleveland, Brian Long, Jeremy Schell, Mark Benedict, Tom Meyer. Look at Parker Bobright down the outside. The white flag is out, 1 to go. Ramsey, Meyer's trying to hold off Parker Bobright. Ramsey, Meyer lost the feature last night in Stewart, Iowa. Is he going to lose the feature here at off-road? Parker Bobright, Ramsey, Meyer. Who wants it? Who needs it? Who's going to get it? Ramsey, Meyer, Parker Bobright, Bo Cleveland in 3rd, then Brian Long, Jeremy Schell, Mark Benedict, Tom Meyer. But oh, what a race to cap off a night of racing here at the Off-Road Speedway. Stick around, the fireworks are up next.